final of the coxed fours. And in lane one, it's the Italians who finished in silver medal position, although this is a different outfit. Next to them in lane two, the United States, with 3 of the crew who finished 4th a year ago. In lane 4, Germany. Then the Czech Republic, who are in lane 5. Czechs who finished 6th, 2 of last year's crew in this year's boat. And then Australia, the oarsome foursome, reunited together with their coxswain Brett Hayman. He looking for a double gold medal here at these World Championships. So away we go. On the far side in lane 1, Italy. Then coming down towards us in lane 2, United States. Then Croatia in lane 3. Then Germany. Czech Republic, 2 from the bottom of your picture. And in green and gold closest to you, Australia.
And Australia, they've already got, all 4 of these men have been rowing in the regatta already in pairs, coxed and coxless pairs. They've got a gold and a silver medal to their credit, so they're now going for another medal in the coxed 4. And there's no one in this field more experienced than this crew, who are the Olympic champions in coxless 4s. They didn't make selection because they were ill for the coxless 4 event this time around, so they're doing the coxed event. And this time here, they look like favourites as well. There's no one really here who should be able to outrace them, and I reckon that the competition is going to be for the silver medal, because it's these men, the Australians, who should be favourites here. Very classy, and led in the stroke seat by James Tompkins, a very experienced stroke man.
Indeed, the oarsome foursome Olympic champions in 92 and 96. They very much hope they're going to be selected to represent Australia on the Olympic regatta course at Penrith in 2000. But just at the moment, the concentration is on winning this gold medal. They go through in first place ahead of Italy, with the United States 3rd ahead of Croatia, and then Germany and the Czech Republic in the last 2 places at the moment. And this is a useful advantage they've built already. On the far side, though, the Italians, and then in the dark strip, that's the United States, and then Croatia. And there's Brett Hayman lying down in the bow of that boat as they go under this road bridge.
This is a crew that really has spent a lot of time rowing together. They've done many, many miles together. And here they are putting it all together yet again, well out in front, about 3/4 of a length clear of Italy. Italy, who on the far side there are putting in a good push here at 750 metres. Pushing on hard, with the United States just holding 3rd place.
That's Germany there, Felix Erdmann, the coxswain, barking out the race plan. And at the moment, he's got to get his men moving a lot more quickly than they are, because they're out of medal contention. The Croatians, you can just see the bow of their boat. Well, you can't at the moment, but you will in a fraction of a second. Here it comes, the Croatians. Now, this is a really interesting outfit. They all hail, as I mentioned earlier, from Split, from the Gursa Club, which means pirates. And there in the stern are 2 former world champions, Tihomir Frankovic and Igor Boraska, who won gold in Indianapolis in 1994 in the coxed pair. And the reason they're in this event is because they tried the 4 earlier in the season and it didn't work, and after the World Cup regatta in Munich they decided that they would go into the coxed 4 for this season.
Well, they're in contention for a medal there with the United States and Italy, but Italy just holding 2nd place behind Australia, who are in a very dominant position there.
Indeed they are. We've gone through the 1,000-metre mark, and it's Australia who lead from Italy, with the United States just ahead of Croatia, and still Germany and the Czech Republic trailing. And that's the way it is, with, as you can see there, just under 750 to go now, and the Australians under no pressure whatsoever.
No, they're looking for their 2nd medal, all 4 of them there. They've each got a medal under their belt already. And this is a good rehearsal for them. They'll come back again next year in the coxless 4, no doubt. But this is just the sort of training they need to put themselves on target for Sydney. But Italy doing pretty well over that far side there, working very hard in the middle of the stroke, good leg drive, holding off Croatia, but Croatia really moving up. United States now dropped back to 4th, and Croatia really feeling their way back into contention there, and probably now about to challenge the Italians for 2nd place.
Coming to the last quarter of the race now, Australia with clear water over the field, so the race is really on now for silver and bronze. And absolutely right there, Dan, it's the Croatians who are getting on terms now with the Italians. The Americans seemingly can do no more, and Germany and the Czech Republic, I'm afraid, are well out of this at the moment, as we see the Germans, but at the moment they're well down the field. And the Croatians in the background, but the camera foreshortening the distance. The Croatians well ahead now, but they're in 3rd place and challenging the Italians on the far side. The Australians going home quite sweetly now, and they surely will not lose this from here. And James Tompkins in charge there with Drew Ginn, Mike Mackay and Nicholas Green, Coxon, Brett Hayman. He can see the finish line now quite clearly as they go towards it, and Croatia beginning to get on terms now with the Italians, and Croatia just easing, I would say, into silver medal position. Not far to go now. Croatia moving to silver medal, Italians hanging on to bronze there. The American challenge has petered out now, and that's the way it looks as if it's going to finish now. The Italians trying to raise their game on the far side to come back at Croatia, but Croatia looking strong as they stride towards the line to try and grab that silver medal. If they do, it will be their 1st medal of the championships. Gold to Australia, silver it is to Croatia, bronze to Italy, 4th are the United States, and Germany coming in 5th ahead of the Czech Republic. Croatia the fastest finishers in the final 500 with a 1:31.42 quarter.